I had dinner with Rickson once, and Rickson and Crone, and then we went back to the house. It was amazing. Went back to the house, and he put on fights, and he was breaking down fights for me and talking about like errors people were making, and he was talking about space. That's what he kept talking about. Look at all this space.
Everything.
Look at all this space between all this movement. And
Space
gap.
equals the escape.
Yeah. And then you'd watch him, and there was the Coliseum fight. You know, and
Funaki.
Yeah, when he fought Funaki, and that was his last fight. And when he fought Funaki, you see this just crushing game where he just gets a hold. I mean, once he's got you, you're not. And he explained it to me. I'll never forget this. He goes, we start at a neutral point. We start at 0. He goes, and when we go to 1, we're not going back to 0. We're going to 2, and then to 3, and then
4,
to checkmate.
5.
He's like, we're not going backwards. We're going forwards. And you're like, Jesus, I'm scared. I want to run home.
But you go and you watch that, you know, and people don't realize how good Funaki actually was.
Funaki was a beast.
You know,
he was the big test for Rickson, and he crushed Rickson's orbital. Remember?
Yeah, with that punch.
I was swollen up.
Broke it.
Broke his orbital. I mean, he was a real
That's
threat.
what one punch can do.
And Funaki was a real threat, and Rickson put him to sleep.
Funaki was a guy, as far as grappling in Japan, you can go and again, it's that size thing, because he was a good size 200 and
plus
10 to 15 pound
solid,
guy, jacked, and a good grappler who you know, you can go back and look at all the guys from the past, you know, the Satos and everybody that were phenomenal. They all said, well, no one could beat him here.
Right.
You know, he was that good, and Rickson destroyed him as far as